Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Friday. Happy Friday, guys. It's the 14th of May. This is our daily recap. It goes out to all my members. I'm going to put this on YouTube and email list and Twitter. If you want to learn more about me or join us with our live trading room with Discord and private Twitter feed, please come over and check us out at smartoptiontrading.com. So let's just go to the SPY and talk about the week that was. And, you want to talk about not the easiest of weeks to navigate. On Monday, we opened up just off all-time highs and we sold off hard. We gapped down on Tuesday. We battled back. Then we gapped down again on Wednesday and sold off hard on very high inflationary numbers on CPI. So what happens then on Thursday? We get a very, very high PPI inflationary number and we gap up. This morning we have bad retail numbers, horrific retail numbers, retail sales. We have bad consumer sentiment, and we gap up, and now we are just about ready to fill this gap, basically saying that this week was all about nothing. If you're a short in this market, you're a bear in this market, tired of this, you're in incredible pain. And if you open this chart up and you look back and you say, this last year, it has been damn right hard to get much. So SPY, we got a 3% pullback, could not get to 5%. We bounced. The Qs, guys, are a little bit of a different story. The Qs have been weak for months. So everybody out there on Twitter and people say to me, the market's getting slammed. No, growth stocks are getting slammed. Some tech stocks are getting slammed. The Qs did a 5% plus correction, pullback before pushing back up here. But, there has been a lot of strength in this market. The financials here are almost back to all-time highs. Energy almost back to that 52-week high, right? You look at what's going on, names like Costco, which don't care about inflation, almost all-time highs. Target, very strong. Walmart pushing back up here. Home Depot, strong. We have all these names for earnings next week. They've been very strong. If we talk about this week and what there was to do, it really depended upon the day. For me, I approached this one day at a time. I didn't trade as much as I normally do. I was also pretty out of it on Wednesday after I had my second Pfizer shot. But, one of the things we're looking at on Monday morning is we talked about gold and Nugget. On Monday, look at this candle. We got this beautiful trade on Nugget, traded that before it came off. Um, what else gave some nice trades this week? Space gave a big move out of nowhere this week for no reason whatsoever off that earnings, giving it back here. That was a nice one. Had a big profits on VXX here on Wednesday on that big push up. Even got out of my hedge, not even hedged anymore. Depends on what you're looking for. XOXL gave some nice trades. Beautiful move today on that one. Sitting in Mondelez now, MDLZ. Why? Big flow. I like this because it's anti-inflation name and big, beautiful looking chart sitting here at all-time highs. I'm in the June 65 calls. The bottom line is this market's holding in. It's resilient, but it's not everywhere. And what that means is if you're trying to play with growth names, even though Palantir earnings were okay, it hasn't gone anywhere. Coin earnings weren't bad. It's down here, right? Help me out, guys. Here, give me some other names, some different thoughts here, right? So, growth names are still not the place to be. They're just not. By the way, JP Morgan all-time highs today. We're seeing the metals cool off. X giving a pullback here, maybe some entrances coming up. Same thing with FCX. These names all starting to cool off. Names like Apple, which just hit highs of the day, really not participating, nothing special. Facebook, for what it's worth, looks a heck of a lot better as it's filling this gap right now. But overall, guys, this market really doesn't want growth names or big tech yet. It's still worried about inflation. So until that changes, you play these names when they're in play, but you avoid them for the most part and you focus on what's in play, whether it's the SPY or the financials or the energy or the metals or the big box retailers. This is what's giving trades right now. These are where the better trades are. And if you're heavily focused in tech and growth, you're missing out. And if you're saying to me, and you're going on this market, and you're saying to me, I'm getting slammed, this market's in a correction. No, it's not. You're just in a sector that's in correction and pulling back, but most of this market is acting very well. That said, guys, I wish you guys a wonderful weekend. It's a little bit before 3 here. I'm cutting it out early today. It's nice out. I want to get outside and enjoy it. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll catch you guys with charts on Sunday.